Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 24 of Let's FIFA 16. And we sold on a couple of players on the transfer list, which we sort of been listing up over previous episodes. And apart from that, we're looking to build on our good start to Division 4. 7 points from 3 games is definitely not bad, and we are looking to see if we can get a couple more points in this episode. Now, I still have that code I mentioned in the last episode, again, if it sounded a little bit different than normal, you have the reason right there. But anyways, into my first match of the division, it was really weird. We played 2 minutes, he paused the game and he quit. So the only thing that happened, because it was a 0-0, it didn't count on the sort of the table of points or anything like that. But I lost some contracts, and then I got a little bit over 1,000 coins from the sort of coin boosts I still have applied. So that was pretty much all that happened. And then we jumped on into another game with the same squad, the MLS and Bundesliga squad. And we do get matched up against a Serie A team, which usually are pretty tough to play against. They got some quality players in the league, which are not too expensive. And then he played the 4-2-2. I think it's not long ago we played a Serie A squad in a 4-2-3-1 formation, and that was really, really difficult to play against. And yeah, generally I find those the most tough squads to play against. It is Serie A squads. I think it's just because there's so much quality in the league for the price. But anyways, we do win the ball in a good spot with Giovinco, and we get it back from Obafemi Martins, and in the end we do make it 1-0. Nice stuff there from Giovinco, but then I touched too much for my goalkeeper, and that pass was terrible. But luckily, he did not score that one. It was a huge chance, and if he had not done the fake shot, he could just have taken the shot and scored. But he get another big chance with Mertens here, but Howard is equal to it and denies him the goal. And it remains at 1-0, but it could easily have been a 1-1 or 2-1 to my opponent. So I had to step up my game, try and get another goal, and I started creating more and more chances after that, and it was Obafemi Martins sort of in charge of that. He played pretty well in this match. He was sort of able to go past most of his players with some of the skill moves, but so the finishing touch or the finishing shot didn't really work out for me before the 90th minute, when we win the ball in a very similar situation to our first goal, and we sort of catch him off guard. He rushes his keeper as well. Kind of stupid, but easy tapping in the end, I suppose, for Kalanioglu to make it 2-0, end off the game, and that means we are sitting on 10 points from 4 games. So we just need 3 more wins, and we'll have the division title. But before we get there, I bought a bunch of contracts on the transfer market for 150 coins because I was running out of them. And I had a lot of players who were sort of missing contracts. So I decided to apply all of those. And while we do that, I just want to talk about a comment I saw on the last episode. Somebody mentioning that I should sort of mix it up a little bit and have something else than just Let's FIFA 16. Because I guess this might become a little bit repetitive as we sort of going through the divisions. We're building new teams and stuff like that. But I still sort of like the entire division progress. However, I guess the last part of FIFA 15 I did a lot of ultimate upgrade with live stuff, and we build a squad from nothing to the best, and I'm thinking we might start something similar up maybe over the weekend, but I can't promise anything. It depends if I'll be able to edit it all and get the concept down, but I have a pretty cool concept in mind. It's not going to be the exact same thing as ultimate upgrade, but it's going to be something I think most of you guys will enjoy watch if you liked Ultimate Upgrade. So I'll get more into that later on, and we're back onto the gameplay here where we got an absolute terrible start. The touch there, and then the rebound, and another rebound, and 3 shots there within 1 minute, and that was his shots for the half, and that was the scoreline for the half. I was sitting on the possession trying to break down his defensive 4-2-3-1 formation, but he got the goals, and it was 1-0. He got the goal. So I tried to get some shots into the second half, but I struggled, and the next time he got into my box after the first goal, he scored, and that pretty much ended off the game, because my opponent was really, really good defending. Attacking-wise, he didn't create that much, but he scored on his chances. Sort of different to the games we've been playing. I've been able to sort of keep my opponents away from scoring when they had their few chances, but this guy, he scored on them, and then his defense was just rock solid. I couldn't break him down, and as you can see, he got a little bit more possession into the second half. I tried to sort of rush it forward and get back, but I got a goal, but it was just way too late. I never got a second one, and I do see myself losing a game for the first time in a while, because we were on a bit of a unbeaten streak, I'd say, through the last few divisions, but it didn't really matter too much, because we're still sitting in a very, very good situation in the division, and I was sort of just hoping that was just a one-off game and would jump into the next game and maybe get a win up against a pretty solid friend side there. Again, in the 4-2-2. It seems like 4-2-2 and 4-2-3-1 are very, very popular formations because I guess it's the two center defensive mids. I like it as well because I just feel a little bit more safe at the back and just feel not as vulnerable on the counter attacks. But I was looking to see if I can get a goal in this match. I got a couple of shots in, but not exactly the best efforts before a corner where we somehow get it over the line. Mex is getting the goal, and we are up 1-0. And after that, it just sort of open up, and it's Insanti here. I shot at the post, it went right at the keeper, but it still went into the net, and it made it 2-0, giving me that comfortable lead I always like to have. But then shortly after, I cross into the box, and Giroud is there to head it in at the back post to get my opponent back into the game. But yeah, it was sort of weird. It's towards the end of the half, everything just sort of happened, and we get on the ball here with, like I said, trying to find a bit of space. We get lucky to hang on to it twice, but eventually a very good time spent in between two defenders will see us getting a third goal and making it 3-1. And then into the second half, nothing really happened. I tried to catch him with an offside trap, didn't work out, and he was able to find a lot of space, played on through to Giroud, but the shot not exactly the best, and on the rebound, it would go out for a corner where we win it, and his keeper was actually up for this corner. So when we got the ball, so like I said here, I was sort of eyeing an opportunity to maybe get a goal, and like I said, does go to the ground, but we lay it off to Cabella, full power finesse. They're trying to go to the goal before the goalkeeper, but he's able to just about punch it over. We get a corner though, we take the shot, but saved by the goalkeeper there, and in the end, the game ends at 3-1, and we do get a win, and we are sitting on what I believe is 13 points, and that is going to be where we end off this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and tomorrow we might have both career mode and another Let's FIFA 16 episode out, so stay tuned for that. And apart from that, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.